this is extremely important for you to understand. When you choose to do real estate marketing, profitability is important. It is important. What do you expect from this, right? What do you expect from this campaign? Can I invest 500 rupees per day in ads and make 10 lakh in commission? Is that the profitability I'm expecting? What is it? Because see, ultimately it's a business. You're into that business to make money out of it, right? So we need to focus on that. No, there are very few people I've worked with who focus on the profitability part when they start. Okay. So whenever they start a campaign, you need to first figure out that what is it that you're expecting from this entire campaign? What is it? What is your profitability? So there are some thumb rules on profitability that I'm going to give you. Okay. Ideally, if you are achieving an ROI is return on investment. So whatever your investment is in terms of marketing costs, I'm saying, I am not talking about your office expenses, etc., not your fixed cost, only your real estate marketing expense. Whatever you're paying for the ads, for maybe for an agency to take care of it, or maybe an employee to run it, etc. Whatever are your marketing expenses, you need to make sure that the return on that investment is adequate. So the minimum return that you should be making on a marketing campaign of real estate should be around 3x. 3x returns is the minimum return that you should be looking at. If your returns are lower than 3x, you need to reconsider. 2x is break even. 3x is profitable in most of the cases, but 2x is break even. So below 2x is a hard stop. Stop running your campaigns. You are going wrong. You need to figure out something. You need to probably talk to someone to fix the entire issue, probably change somebody who's handling the account, change the freelancer, change the agency, whatever you want to do. But if it is beyond below 2x, you need to stop immediately. How do you know if it is 2x, 3x, 4x? If you've invested 50,000 rupees in real estate marketing in a month, right? And if you don't see transactions which are getting you commission of more than 2x, or that is like if 50,000 invested, 1 lakh is 2x of it, right? So you need to get minimum that. Obviously, you won't get that in the same month because that's what real estate does to you, right? It takes a lot of time. But you need to figure out that when, according to whatever your developer connects are, you need to figure out that does my money come after 3 months or does it come after 6 months? That is when you calculate this. So if suppose I've invested 50,000 rupees in Jan, in April, I will sit and look at all the pipelines that I had in Jan, all the visits that had happened in Jan. Okay. And did those visits make me 1 lakh rupees minimum? That is where I decide, okay, I've achieved 2x. I am at a break even. I can go ahead. Okay. Now this break even point is very subjective. It depends on how slim your organization is or how fat your organization is, right? So your break even points are going to change. The objective of giving you this thought is that 2x is the bare minimum for you to survive. Below that, stop doing the campaigns, change the people who are behind running these campaigns. 3x is the minimum profitability that you should be achieving, right? And anything that is around 5x is very good. It's very profitable. Even the best of the companies that you know are unable to make 5x, 6x on a continuous journey. Now, all of this is for a channel partner, what I'm talking about, because channel partners work on different margins and on different commission levels, right? For a developer, profitability is going to be very different basis your investment amounts, basis all of your expenses that you're going to take care of. But for a developer, the profitability needs to be slightly higher, obviously, because you've got higher margins. So you need to look at somewhere around 8 to 10x of profitability because you are also having higher margins. So behind every transaction where a channel partner makes 2% or 3%, a developer is probably making 10% or 12%, right? So that is exactly where you need to understand how much difference there is, right? So good ROI is 5x, very good ROI is 5x. A decent ROI is 3x and above. 2x is bare minimum that you need to achieve. Below that, stop running your campaigns. Change the person who is running your campaigns, change the approach, go back to the drawing boards and strategize again for your campaigns so that you understand how to drive profitability out of it. And you need to do this on a monthly basis. Please don't look at it at a quarterly or semi-annually basis, because then all of a sudden you will burn a lot of money and you will have nothing left with you. And that is why profitability is important. I am sure you all know that the number of people who are getting into real estate businesses and the number of people who are getting out of real estate businesses the people who are running out of real estate businesses is also equally high. Okay. So people are shutting their shops only because they are unable to achieve profitability and they don't know when to stop. They don't know how much to spend, right? So obviously, when we look at when we looked at the further content, we will figure out that how do you exactly know how much money to invest, etc. We look at that. But majorly, if you are investing 50,000 rupees, you can make 2.5 lakhs in the best case scenario, because 5x returns is good returns, right? So if you want to make 10 lakh rupees as your commission per month, then you need to figure out a way of investing 2 lakh rupees at least so that you can achieve that. Investing 10,000, 15,000 per month and thinking of achieving 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs per month in commission is not going to be possible. Marketing, real estate marketing does not work that way. You need to figure out that your profitability is extremely important, and profitability in marketing comes only when you achieve an ROI, and ROI comes only when there is an investment that you make. So you need to first make an investment to make sure that there is a return on investment, right? I hope this part on profitability is clear.